So I already got the camera rolling. So for my platform, I don't typically like do intros like, hey, this is RJ, da da da. Like, nah. As soon as I hit the record button, I literally just go. People who follow me, watch my videos, whether it's my lives, my regular videos, my shorts, I tell them all the time, what you see is what you get. Like, this isn't planned. There's gonna be no double take.
Right.
So I'm gonna do my best not to be really me, with the jokes and the put a baby inside of this, that, and the third. See, got him smiling already. But anyway, first off, I wanna say thank you for giving me this opportunity. I know we've been friends for a long time, but ooh,
Yeah.
them dragonflies, bro. But I was excited, like I even made a live about it, but I was excited at the fact that I was gonna be able to like show my platform you. Like I told them, like, you, Zeus, Storm, Lex, Tim, Jalen, Dunn, JD, like you guys are like legit my inspiration. I've been saying these names, but I haven't been putting faces to it. But now that they actually have a face for you, so I've done Little Chris, done Lucas, I've done Eric, and I did Storm yesterday. And like I said, so I'm doing you today. Eventually I'm gonna do Max, but I have a lot of people that I want to talk to or talk with about the aspects of fitness.
Yeah, man, of course.
So like I said, I don't do intro, but if you don't mind, for them, can you introduce yourself? Just tell us who you are, and then I'll start asking questions, and we'll just pick up the flow and go from there.
What's going on? Hi, my name's Chance.
The rapper. Now let me start. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Born and raised here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Been working out with RJ for quite a while now. And you saying that me being part of your inspiration, man, that's actually a move, man. You actually been motivating me too. So
Hey man, I take that with pride and all that other stuff. So let's see where we can start at. The DJ village. So let's start at the beginning now. So how long have you been lifting, like the aspect of fitness, like the gym? How long have you been doing the gym?
okay, so the gym, I've basically been doing it. For being technical about it, been doing it since high school. I've been playing a lot of sports like football and basketball, and I didn't take it as seriously back then as I do right now. Kind of took a break around 2021 after my last year of college.
Okay.
I had a lot of stuff going on with me mentally and physically. Some stuff happened with me at my job I was at the time. I used to work at GameStop.
That probably was one of the best jobs you had. Huh? Now let me start. Yeah.
Listen, hey, I enjoyed it, but we had some joking moments there. But it got to a point where members of like upper management and whatnot, and some of my other employees would just body shame me, and kind of took it to heart. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I was a hefty boy at the college.
But no. So how tall are you?
6'7".
And they were still cracking jokes.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd be too scared. My manager would crush me. But my bad. Continue. Yeah.
Yeah, but around that time, around 2021, it's like I took a long, hard look at myself in the mirror, and I told myself I need to get back on that horse. Overtrained, did a lot of cardio, went from being a thick boy to like.
Zaddy? No, let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
like,
Yeah.
it's like slim. Like I looked sick.
Okay.
Because I incorporated cardio in my workouts every day, and people thought I wasn't eating well. And
Oh, so how many pounds did you lose?
around that time, I went from 336 down to 267.
You said 336 to 267?
Yeah, so about close to around 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah, so no, I'm trying to put a image on that because you're 6'7", so and you said you looked sickly, or people is just.
Well, when I lost the weight after all the running, when I dropped down to like 267, that's when people said like I kind of look sickly.
So so in my mind, right, like the image I'm painting, so like there was no definition, like you didn't look cut or ripped. It was just.
No, well, I mean, like there was some definition, mainly like in the forearms and like upper arm area, just vascular, but everything else it did not look well.
Okay. So when did the yokeness come in? So like I've seen pictures and all that, but it's just like it's kind of you. So in a span, what was it? We'll say 4 years, if I did the math right. You've gone through a lot of body transformation. So you went from hefty to skinny, back to yoke. So what led to the muscle? If I'm making sense.
I just wanted to increase my strength and just look as good as I possibly can with more definition on my body. And then after that, I started taking it a little bit more seriously. Looked into social media influencer on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
So all this is without a coach. All this you have done yourself.
Yeah, all
And
this
we'll take
is-
pride in that because, ladies and y'all, the numbers he hit, I'm trying to tell you, like he's done all that with no, blessed with good genetics. You know, forgive me for stuttering. Y'all know me by now, but like if y'all seen the list he's done between, what was it, the 500 bench, what was it, this, what was it, 600, like 700 squat, and then your deadlift
Yeah,
after you
the
got
600
done with,
squat,
you
yeah.
know, like right back into it. It's like, so y'all would honestly think he's been doing this for years, but this is, so your fitness journey, you taking it seriously, has only been 4 years. All right, bet. So how's it going for you? Like, outside of the aspects of your job, which we'll discuss just just a little bit, but outside of the aspects of your job, like, what is it going for you? Like, what are your fitness goals?
Well, now I just want to focus on increasing density and also building up my cardiovascular health.
So strength and
Strength,
base. All right, so
Strength,
you gonna be
mobility,
fast with it, but
yeah,
strong. All right,
yeah,
bet.
strength and mobility for sure.
So here's something I gotta ask, cause do you ever plan on doing any type of competition, whether it's bodybuilding, powerlifting, or strongman? you know, I said it like that on the emphasis, but yeah.
We talked about it a lot, man. I'm still taking it into consideration. I would love to do it. It's just that I need to find the time to actually get ready to do that.
So, but which one? Which one you leading towards?
Do you really want to know, man?
Come on, say strongman. Please say strongman.
Why do you want me to do strongman?
Well,
so
no,
bad?
I want you to do whatever you want to do, but so here's why I want you to do strongman. A lot of you outperform and outlift a lot of lifters that are already, that have been training for like years.
Right.
So I feel like you've been blessed with like really, really good genetics. So I feel like it's strongman. Like I said, it's. I don't know too many people that could take a break. I don't, and if I'm speaking out of ignorance, y'all forgive me, but I don't know too many people that could take a. How long do you take a break for? 6 months? About 6-7 months?
About 6-7 months.
I don't know too many people that can take that long a break from the gym and come back and put up numbers the way that you have. So maybe, like, I feel like if you were to do a meet right now for like powerlifting, like what was it, between the 450, 500, the 700 squat, and then like this man was gone from the gym for 6-7 months, and within a month time span pulled 700 pounds. You know how many people are struggling to pull 700 pounds right now, and they've been training for years? That's why I want you to get on the platform. Like, with the more knowledge I'm getting into powerlifting and seeing like how people train and everything, like a lot of people, again, they would probably, if you tell them you've only been training for 4 years, they look at you and be like, bullshit, So, but I would want you to lean towards strongman. But that's just me. At the end of the day, whether this is just therapy, you want to become a competitor, at the end of the day, I want you to continue to do this and influence others like myself. So with that being said, I want to talk like from a mental aspect for you. What does the gym do for you mentally? This is me asking, and
It's helpful, honestly. It's been a calming, soothing place. Mentally, I feel at ease here. Of course, I'm in here. I got my headphones on. I'm in my zone. I'm unbothered. I'm doing my thing. I like it. It helps me out with my mental. Compared to, so me being me outside the gym, I do a lot of other stuff like gaming. I like to watch a lot of movies, listen to music, read books. But out of all those things, gym has been more mentally therapeutic for me out of all the other outside sources that I usually go through.
So when people see you, like the numbers that you put up and everything, like what type of people approach you like in the gym setting, like as far like do people ask like, hey, like what's your diet? Do they ask if you want steroids? Like 'cause 6'7" dude putting up the numbers you do, like you're not quiet, if that makes sense.
Right.
So like it speaks volumes. So like what type of attention do you get when you walk into the gym?
Oh, I mean, like, there's a lot of supportive people that I get when I go into the gym. They're impressed with the numbers I pull. Yeah, that question does get asked a while. I was like, all right, man, hey, listen, you taking anything? It's like, hey, come on,
Yeah, what's the stuff you
what's
take?
the secret?
Yeah, the stuff.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's just, secret is just depression, anxiety, and just, dealing with the world.
Life. Life's
Life.
my pre-workout. No,
Right
no,
now,
yeah, life is
just,
my motivation
yeah.
and pain is my pre-workout. Oh, shit.
So, but I love all that, man. Most of it's just it's been supportive people and just people like just trying to get advice from me, what I've done, what steps I took. Yeah, there's that diet question, and I wish I could be truthful with them when I talk about diet because I recommend a lot of stuff that is good for the body, but I don't practice what I preach. You should know that, for example. Cause
Oh, yeah, I'm a bad influence. Hey, you want to go get some donuts after this?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not even that too, but yeah, lately, like since I've been starting this new career path, man, you have been checking on me, making sure I am getting in my food, and I do appreciate that because we know for a while now I would find times where I would be struggling, trying to find something to eat.
And then also too, like me, man, to be fair, I'm a little hypocritical as well, but like for me, it's like one meal a day, as big as I am, as big as you are, dude, the mass that we put on and the numbers that we perform, like it took me just now, I'm not a powerlifter yet, but doing like powerlifting to understand the importance of nutrition. And for bodybuilders, I know they know the importance of nutrition, but it's kind of like, you have like a really, really fucked up day at work and then you can't,
Yeah.
From a mental aspect, I get it.
It
Like
messes with you.
you be so pissed and all that other stuff. Like you don't want to eat a meal. You just you either want to wallow or whatever, and then you want to get out of that work environment and come here and kill it. But then you realize you come in here and kill it, and you sluggish and you tired, and you're like, fuck, I ain't had no nutrients. So that's why I do it.
Yeah.
But it's not me being an accountability partner or anything. That's just me out of general worry. I think that's what any friend would do, and especially the people we hang around. Again, we do hang around bodybuilders, more bodybuilders than powerlifters. So boy, I can't wait to interview Max. I'm gonna have a field day with that one. But let me stop. But no. So if you don't mind me asking, not the career you're in right now, but I'm more focused on. Can we talk about you when you were a bodyguard? Or no? Like you don't want to touch that.
Yeah,
So with your physique and everything you've done right now, like did I don't know how to word it, but like would it play into a part when you were doing your security jobs and everything? Like let's say you got a fresh pump and you came in and the security shirt where you just be yoked or anything, like the same reaction you got when you were pulling guard in the club or whatever, was it the same when you got in the gym? Was it like was it like some shit like that, or I'm just asking like as far as perspective.
Kind of, sort of. I got more of that outside the gym than I would in the gym.
And it didn't matter the setting, whether you were a security guard. So you could just be going to church and people just be like, damn! Like, I'm sorry, yeah. And they just be like that?
Sometimes, man. They just be like, you look good, man. Well, whatever you're doing, man, just keep doing it. Basically, a lot of people are stating how healthier and happier I look.
With the gym or just in general?
Both.
So I think if you touched on it, forgive me, attention span of a squirrel. So do you have like any goals as far as like maybe in the influence world? Because so people see you and people are automatically like inspired. So have you thought about like outside of, and I get it with the jobs that we work, depending on the time we have, the last thing we worried about is making content. Yeah. But have you ever thought about like pursuing like maybe being a fitness influencer? I'm asking.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I feel like the times that we're in today, a lot of social media influencers get a bad rap. Only reason why I say that is they push out unnecessary or negative information.
Well, if I may.
Yeah, it's not everybody.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, boy, I hope I don't get crucified for this, whether it's in parts or full video. But so the one thing I preach is authenticity or whatever. So
yeah, that's one thing that's hard to find. It's like you're pulling off wearing a mask.
Well, yeah, and not, and like you said, it's not all, but a lot of people, it's easy to be fake and misguide people, especially if you have such a high follow base and all that other stuff. 100%. Like prime example, who was it? What's your buddy name that like he bench presses 600 pounds, but it's like, it's not that he's natty. A lot of people call him out for the fake plates. I'm not gonna say Castleberry
Yo,
something.
Brad-
Oh
Brad-
boy,
Brad
I
Castleberry.
really hope my page don't
Brad
shit. I
Castleberry.
just started the page. Don't report me now. Let me stop. But no, it's kind of like somebody like him, and I'm not knocking him. I don't know the guy. I'm like a little pup in this whole social media world, but you know he has a bad rep for himself. But guys like you and you know others, like I could say names like, you know, y'all get under that weight for real, and they see you struggling, and it's like, wow, this dude is like 6'7", what 320 pounds? Correct me if I'm wrong. 320 pounds.
Yeah, for around 320.
And he's struggling with this weight that this, what is he like? Oh Lord, is he 5'11"? Like 5'11" just repping, like that's a lie. At the end of the day, I'm not calling him out. I'm just like people in general that where it's easier to sell people a lie. Like this isn't a lie. Like you have average people, average Joes like us that do what they claim to do. Yeah. You know, but I feel like why is it so easy for people like them to get recognition versus the real thing? But you know, I guess people like drama, people like to be entertained.
Oh, people love drama.
So I mean, I get it, but it's kind of like a lot of people who are aspiring content creators, aspiring fitness influencers, they run into roadblocks like this, and then they got to switch up like their niche or their moniker, and then they go down this path of, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
You know, so, but no, with the people I'm around, that's not it. It's all real. Like, what was it? How long did it take us to find? Well, not us, you, because you definitely put in the work. But to hit that 500 on bench, it took us a while. It took like what, 6-7 months?
Yeah.
And like we hit every training method we could and all that other stuff. We did. What was it? we called them bodybuilding methods, but like a bodybuilding method, powerlifting method, and it was just. But at the end of the day, it was you that put in the work, and yes, it was a very long process, but you still did it. You know, a lot of people again. And you did it with no assistance, like no straps or anything. Well, the wrist wraps, yeah, but like, I think you see what I'm saying. A lot of people, again, you know, they for social media and content creating purposes, they cheat the system. Yeah. Again, they use fake plates or they use assistance, but no, you don't do that. Now, I'm not saying like everybody, I get it. I'm not trying to speak out of ignorance. I promise you, I get it. You know, like you use what's available. You know, assisting aids are needed for certain lifts or whatever. I'm not knocking that, but it's just like, you know, to me it doesn't count as fake or we're being lied to. So, oh boy, I know some people probably gonna be offended with this. I'm supposed to be asking questions, but I went off on a tangent. Nah, let me stop. But do you have any future goals as far as your fitness, or is you just want to stick with the therapeutic realm?
I mean, like I said, I would like to explore options of possibly competing one day. But for right now, when I can find the time, which hopefully will be soon, I just want to focus on just the therapeutic aspect and getting my strength back to where it used to be.
Oh, you still ain't.
Still,
shit me. You still putting up some good numbers.
Remember, man, I'm recovering from a shoulder injury, and it's finally starting to get better. I'm able to push.
Chris, you just hit 405 on decline.
Nobody will believe. That's why I said like I'm starting to actually feel like I'm getting back
the
to
old you, Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
Super
Broly.
Broly.
No, that's Lex. That's
no.
Lex.
Hopefully, I can get him for a sit down too soon. You know, because I know he's about to compete and get on stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are. So who are your inspirations in our circle or outside our circle? Like people that we know, like who inspires you? You can say names, it don't matter. But
if I started making names, man, we're gonna be here for a while.
Hey, bro, hey, everything is content. Like, so who inspires you? Out of curiosity, and don't say me. I'm gonna be like, oh, stop. But who inspires you?
Truthfully, man, all y'all do. Actually, you, Tim, Jay, Lex, Max, Lucas, our whole circle. Y'all kind of motivate me to keep going. Like you keep saying how impressed you are with the numbers I'm pulling, man. That motivates me, and I've been seeing you put up some good numbers lately too.
Hey man, I'm trying to keep up with y'all. What you talking about? On some Vegeta shit. I ain't gonna be left behind, Kakarot.
I saw you hit that 405 the other day.
Yeah, I hit it tonight too. One time.
Yeah, hey.
Failed on the second set. But now that was. My circle is very inspiring in a positive way. And another thing, I feel like people don't get that. A lot of people they got to find their own motivation, you know, and a lot of successful people, in my opinion, they don't just do it themselves. At the end of the day, it's about networking and having people around you that want to see you win. I want to see you win. And you know me, man. I think you destined for some great ass shit. It's just we got to find out what it is and push you towards that. But at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with this setting, then I'm happy.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know how long we've been. I'm gonna try to cut it short here. Maybe ask like 1 or 2 more questions. But
Yeah, sure, man.
so before we cut off or anything, is there anything that you might want to say to people who say, "Hey, Chris, you inspire me. I see you working." Like, what advice would you give to us? You know, from maybe not from a fan standpoint, but from people who tell you that, "Hey, you inspire me." Like, what would you say to us out of curiosity? Words of wisdom.
Let's see. Words of wisdom for that. It's rough, man, because like I said, it's different reactions I would get, and best advice I would give is ignore that little voice in the back of your head saying, no, you can't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You won't know until you try. And that was the thing with me.
Strong man. Anyway.
And that was the thing with me. I had that little voice in the back of my head saying, you don't need to get into the gym. We're happy where we're at. And me being here was me battling that little voice. So everyone has that little voice in the back of their head telling them they can't do it, don't do it, they shouldn't do it. Don't ignore the voice. Just
Ignore it and keep going.
yeah, ignore the voice, keep going, and you'll be surprised what results will come out of it. You may like it for the better. Yeah, I know, you're strong.
Yeah, strong man. Hey, well, not on some real shit. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna get you down here for another sit down. I'm gonna have more interesting questions that I promise you, but I just wanted to put the face around my inspiration. And I just want to say thank you, for coming on here on my platform and just allowing me to continue to put out content on my page. So on some real shit, I appreciate you, brother.
Of course, brother.
I'm gonna have donuts next time. Hey, do me a favor, stand up so they can legit see how tall you are real quick. There we go. See, I told y'all see this? My head, that's a big ass boy right there. But now we out. Hey, Chris, again, appreciate you.
No problem, man.
All love.